Hello guys, welcome again to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how to design a birthday flyer just like this. If you are new to this channel, subscribe to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming again to watch my video, and I promise I will do more videos like this just for you. So if you are new, subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell so that you will be the first person to get notified anytime I post new videos like this. Alright guys, so the first step you have to do is open your pixelLab. So I'm going to do that now to open my pixelLab. So this is my pixelLab. Alright, okay, if you are new to my channel and this is the first time you are watching my video, I'm using the premium version of the pixelLab. It is free, so I will link a video up somewhere, or you check in the description, you will see a video on how to download this pixelLab. I did a video on that, so go and watch that video and download the there will be a link in the description of that video. Download that and install in your phone. If you are using the old version, there's no problem, you can follow along with this tutorial. Alright, so the size we are going to be using for this design is to set your size. This is what you have to do. Alright, to set your size, this is what you have to do. So you go up here, go to the three dot there, just tap on that three dots. So among this option you will see option of image size. So we are going to set our design size, so I'm going to tap on that. So this is the size I'll be using for this design. I'll use the 1280 pixels as the height, as the width, and 1280 pixels as the height. So it's the same, the size is going to be a square size, so anyone you want to use for your own, there is no problem. All right, so but that's the size I'll be using for this design. So first I'm going to set up my background. So to do that, I'm going to tap on the down side here. This is the down side, so use this icon. All right, so I'm going to tap on that. When you tap on that, you will see among this option you will see color. Okay, this is color, so tap on color, then tap on gradient. Okay, now is on color, so what I'm going to do is on color now. So what I'm going to do is to tap on the gradient here. Just tap on it once and you will see the gradient that is here. So this is the gradient color I will be using. So for you to set your gradient like this, or if you have any good gradient color in mind that you want to use for your design, there is no problem. But for you to follow up and use this color I am using, so you are just going to tap on the plus sign here. So if you should tap on this plus sign here, you can set your gradient here. So tap on this first color stop, tap on that, then tap on the color here, tap on the paint bucket here, just tap on it, and this is the color I'm using. It will show up on the screen now. Okay, so this is the color I'm using. So to input that color code, just tap on this tap on the edit that is here, this edit icon. Okay, so tap on the edit icon once. So this is the color I'm using, so input this color into this place. To do that, tap on it to edit. So the color I'm using, it will appear on the screen, so input it into this place. All right, so when you are done inputting the color, what you are going to do is to tap on the, so let's say I input the color this way. All right, so when I'm done inputting this color, the first thing you have to do is to tap on this good icon here. Tap on the icon first before you tap on the OK button here. So going to tap on that. All right, so I'll tap on OK again. Okay, so that's the color there. So the next thing to do is to tap on this other color stop. So you are just going to tap on that to select it, then tap on the paint bucket here. The same thing, the same way. Okay, the color will appear on the screen. Tap on the edit to edit the color. So you are just going to tap on here to edit the color here. Okay, so this is the color I'm using, so it will appear on the screen in case you want to follow up with the color code I am using. So when you're done editing, you tap on the OK, and your color will be set. So when you're done, you tap on the OK button here. Alright guys, so this is the background color, this is the gradient I'll be using for this design. So I'll bring in, if you can see the design I did, there's a pattern, or let's say a texture or a pattern that I place in the background. Okay, alright, so we are going to bring that in now. So to bring that in, you tap on the plus button at the top left corner of your screen. Just tap on that, then tap on from gallery. So we are going to bring that in from our galleries. Okay, alright, so I'm going to scroll to where my the pattern is. So as for me, is inside my download folder. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down to that point. Okay, in case you can't find your images among your recent file here, where you can find it is to tap on the your gallery somewhere here. Your gallery should be somewhere here. So I'll just tap on that and it will take me to my folder. Alright, so I'm going to my download. So this is my download. So I'm going to pick that up now. Alright, so this is the pattern I'll be using. Alright, this will be I'll talk about where to get these patterns from in another video. Okay, so I'll do a video on that later on. So subscribe to this channel so that you can get notified anytime I post that video, because so many persons have been asking for this type of pattern. So this is the one I'll be using. So I'm just going to tap on it once and it will load up like this. So I'll change it to a square side, then tap on the OK button here. So this is the pattern I'll be using. So I'm just going to scale it up to fit on my background. Okay, alright, so now is all over my background. So the next thing I'm going to do, because I need only the lines, okay, only these lines, I don't need the white background. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tap on it once, then go down here, tap on this place, tap on it once, then scroll to your right. And scroll to your right, you will see erase color. Okay, so I'm going to erase the white color out of it, leaving only the line. This is a cool trick that professionals use. So I'm going to tap on the erase color. So if I enable it below here, I'm just going to enable it here. So immediately I enable it, the white color will be removed and the darker color will be left, which is the line. So I'll tap on the OK button here. Alright, so this is the color. So I'm going to reduce the opacity a little bit. So I'm scrolling. So this is the opacity. I'll reduce this slider a little bit. Alright, so you can see how our background is now. So I'll go to your layer panel here to lock it in your background so that it cannot move. Okay, so to lock it, tap on this padlock here to lock it into your background. Okay, alright, so the next thing we are going to do is to bring in a circle shape, which so the next thing we are going to bring in is a circle shape. So to do that, tap on the plus button here. Just tap on it once, then tap on from gallery to bring in the image from our gallery. Okay, alright, so I'm going to tap on there to bring in the image that I'm going to use. Alright, so I did a video on how to remove background from your image. So it's very simple. So I'll link that video in the description. So tap on the link there to watch that video. Okay, so this is the portrait image I'm going to be using. I got this image from Pinterest just for demonstration purpose. Okay, so tap on this place to scale up the image. So I'm going to scale up the image a little bit. Alright, so I'll place the image somewhere here. So if you can see that our image is facing the right hand side. Okay, which I don't want that. I want the image to face the left hand side. Okay, so to do that, you're just going to tap on select the image and tap on crop here. So tap on the crop button, it will take you here. then you tap on use this. So we are flipping it around, so tap on this icon. This is the icon, so tap on the icon, it will flip the image around. All right, so this is the image. I'll place the image somewhere here like this. So this is the image I'll be using for this. So if you can see our image, okay, so if you can see our image, you can see that our image is what is not shining out. The lady's face is not coming out that much. So to bring this woman's face out, I'm just going to place a circle at this point under the woman's face. Okay, all right, so to do that, tap on the plus button, tap on shapes. This is the shape, change the shape to a circle. All right, so scale up this shape, scale it up. When you scale it up, put it at the point where you want to put it, then tap on the OK button here. This is the OK button, just tap on that and it will be placed. Now go to your layer panel. This is your layer panel, so we want to move the circle shape under the image of under the woman's image. So to do that, hold this point, which is the circle, and drag it under the woman's image. So I'm going to hold that then drag it under the woman's image. All right, so you can see now the woman's image is shining bright now, so it's very good. All right, so the next thing we are going to do is to bring in our text. Okay, all right, so first of all, let's lock the woman's image and the circle so that it doesn't move no matter what we try to. No matter if you make a mistake and tap on them, they will not move. All right, so let's bring in our text, which is our birthday text. So to do that, tap on the plus button here and tap on text. So this is our text. Scale up this text, double tap on it to edit it. So this text, we'll call it birthday. So birthday, okay, something like this. So let's scale it up. All right, so scroll down here at this point, scroll it down. If you are not seeing this, if you are not seeing these options, to bring out this option, tap on the A button here, so that select the text and tap on the A button, and this option will come out for you to edit your text. So at this point, you can see we have padding here. This is the padding, so tap on padding first, and tap on padding, you add a left padding of 18, add a right padding of 18 or 20, tap on OK. So scroll to this point, add change the font. So here we want to use a fancy curve font that will be good for the birthday text. Okay, so for this, just scroll, look for a fancy font that can stand out for the birthday text. Okay, so I'm just going to select a font, a fancy font which will be okay for this. All right, so this is the font I'm using. This is the name of the font. This is the font. So you scroll to this point where you get this font, then or if you don't have this font, you can download any curve font you like and make use of it. Okay, so I'm selecting the font, tap on the OK. All right, so this is the font I'll be using, so I'll scale it up a little bit. Okay, something like this. So tap on the bold style, so tap on style here to make it bold. Okay, so tap on that to make it bold, so the text is bold now. All right, so change the color. This is the color I'm using, so change this color to right, so tap on color to change the color. So for this color I'm using this. Okay, the color code is, this is the color code. Okay, so the color code will show on the screen now. So you can, the same way we change, you input our color code, tap on the edit to input this color code. So here you can edit the color code and put in your own value. Okay, all right, so that's the color code I'm using. All right, so select OK. So if you can see that our text is dull. So to make this text more bright, you have to add a stroke of white. Okay, so to do that, select the text and scroll to your right. You will see an option called stroke. Okay, this is the stroke. All right, so tap on that, enable it, then make the stroke color to be white. Okay, so increase the stroke width to something of 6. All right, so you can see now that our text is bright now. All right guys, so our text should be here like this. Okay, so now go to your layer panel, lock the text. Okay, so that it doesn't move. in case you made a mistake, and tap on it. All right, so now go to the plus button here, tap on shapes. Okay, tap on it, change the shape, pick out this other shape, this shape. Now tap on this shape, then scale down the shape a little bit. Okay, tap on the OK button. All right, rotate the shape, use the anchor, this point here, this option, use it to rotate this shape, put it to this point where you want it to be. Okay, something like that. All right, okay, so this shape is here now, so tap on the plus button, add a text over the shape. So this text should be happy. Okay, all right, happy, something like this. Scale it up, change the color to black, change the color to black, change it to black, then change the font, use a font that will be visible in the eye. So as for this, I'm using the main font here. This is the main font I'm using, so tap on that, that's the main font, so put it here. All right, so the next thing to do now is to group the happy text and the shape under it together so that we can move the two of them. So to do that, tap on your layer panel. This is your layer panel. Anytime I mention layer panel in my video, that's what I mean. So tap on that, then tap on this icon here, just tap on it once. So select the layers you want to group. So I want to group the text and the shape. Okay, so select the two of them, then group it using this icon. So tap on it and confirm using the OK. All right, so you can see now the text and the shape is grouped. So now I can scale it down a little bit and put it somewhere there. All right, so we have gotten that. So the next thing is the celebrant name, which is what I use there is Buki Oluwa. Okay, so to do that, all right guys, so let's add the celebrant name. So to do that, bring in it, add a new text, bring the text below here. So double tap on it to edit. So this is the name, you can choose any name you like. Okay, all right, so this is the name I'll be using. All right, so I'll just put the name somewhere here. So I'll change this font, change the font to a more visible font. All right, so tap on this, I'll be using this, the Caviar Dreams. So this is the font I'm using for that. This is the font, use a visible font. So as for this, my advice is when you are doing a design like this, I will advise you to use maintain font. Okay, don't use up to 5 fonts in one design. It will make your design somehow unprofessional. Okay, so duplicate the text, put it below here, change this font to change the font, tap on font to change the font. So for this, I'm using the main font again. This is it, that's the font I'm using. Okay, this is the font I'm using. All right, then tap on OK. All right, so I'm increasing this, double tap on it to change maybe this person's surname. Okay, that's what I want to put here. So the person's surname will be here. All right, scale it down a little, somewhere like this. Okay, all right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to merge these two text so that I can move them anytime I want. So to do that, go to your layer panel, the same way we merge, select the two layers, merge the two of them, which is the two text, merge them, then put it somewhere here. All right, so the next thing is the which we are witching the person. So to do that, select the text again, bring a new text, so double tap on it to add any of the short text which you are using. As for this, I'm using wishing you a wonderful birthday and a fantastic year ahead. Okay, that's what I'm using for this. So select it, can scale it down a little, bring it to this point. Okay, then change the font. As for the font I'm using, for this font I'm using main font, this same font. Okay, I told you don't avoid using so many fonts in your design. It's good to stick to some it's good to stick to 2 or 3 fonts when you are designing like this. So I'll change this color. For this, I'll change the color to black so that it will be visible on the woman's clothes. All right, I think the black is okay. Or let's make use of the white. Then we'll add a stroke. So add a stroke to this. The stroke should be black. All right, something like this. All right guys, so we have gotten that. So what we want to do, you want to add a shape. I want to add a shape between the celebrant name and the short text here, so that it will demarcate the two of them. So to do that, go to this plus this icon, tap on shape. So as for this shape, bring it to the point you want it to be, scale it down, okay, something like this. So we just need a tiny shape here. Scale it down the way you want. All right, then tap on OK. So now we want to move it. So with the shape selected, because it's very small, we can tap on this, then tap on the position to move the shape. So tap on position. So if I tap on this, I can move the shape using this. Okay, all right guys, so that's that. So what we are going to do is to merge the all the layers, the down layers. So this is the layer, so merge all these together. So to do that, go to your layer panel, select the layers you want to merge, which is the name and all the down layers, then merge the 3 of them together. You can see they are now together. Now you can move them. So scale it down a little so that the design will not look crowded with what will I say, with this text. All right, so the next thing is to add the date. So to add that date, tap on the plus button here, bring in a rectangular shape. So scale down this shape, should be a shape like this, something like this. All right, something like this. Tap on the OK button. All right, so now bring in the text. So pick text, then change the color of the text to the color of our birthday text. So double tap on it. So this text should be 15th August. All right, so you can use this to add the demarcation 15 August. Okay, the August should I'm not putting it in full, so something like this. So I'm going to change the font. To change the font, go to font, then change the font to, I'm using the main font again. So you can see now I'm being consistent with my font. Okay, all right, so this is the text now. Scale it up a little bit, put it over the shape very well, just align them very well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to merge the shape and the date together. All right, so now I can scale the shape down, take it to this upper position, something like this. All right guys, our design is ready. So now let's save our design. So to save the designs, go up here, save it as a project first. So save it as a project. So give it a project name. So let's say birthday stuff, birthday. So save it as a project. Okay, something like this. Save it as a project first, then go that same place, then before you save it as image. Okay, as for this, in your quality here, make sure you save it as tap on the quality here, which is the custom here, custom it, save it as ultra, so that you have a high quality of the image. So tap on the save to gallery, and our design will be rendered and saved to gallery. Okay, so another cool tricks we can do here, stay to the end of this video, because this last part is very important to make your design sharp. Okay, all right, so the next thing we can do here is to go to tap on this icon and tap on default. Okay, now we tapping on default. Make sure you say we have designed as project before you do this part, then tap on OK. All right, so this is the OK. Remove this text. All right, so now go to the tap on this icon below here, tap on this icon. So if I should tap on this icon, you tap on scroll to your right, then tap on from gallery, because we want to pick that image from gallery. Okay, then tap on that image from gallery. So this is the image. So the image is here, so tap on OK to place it here. Alright, so now let's add. So now this is serving as our background. Okay, then because we want to enhance the quality of this image, so to do that, tap on this icon, the last icon below here, then tap on brightness. So add a little brightness to this design, maybe something like 19, okay, to your own taste. Then contrast, tap on contrast, add a contrast to it, maybe something like 15, okay. Then alright, tap on saturation, add a saturation to it. You can decrease it, or you can see you can make it black and white, something like this. So depending on what to your own taste you want, okay. Alright, something like this, a saturation of 1, then tap on OK. So now we are going to save it as image again. So tap on this, save it as image, use ultra, okay. Alright guys, so we are saving this as image now. Alright, and our design is set. So this is how to design a good birthday flyer that is sharp and neat. Alright guys, so thank you for staying to the end of this video. If you are new to my channel, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you get notified anytime I post a new video. I will see you in my next video.